Yo, I guess I fucked up with my camera, but that's fine. I'll use this camera. It's a little bright, but fuck it. What's up, everybody? Dennis here, Analog Archives. Yeah, man, decided to do another live unboxing. Probably the last one I'm gonna do, honestly, because I still have like 6 more boxes of fucking CDs. But I pulled this one out and I was like, oh shit, there's good stuff in here. Probably like to show you some of this stuff because I've never shown it in my collection. A lot of it, some of it I have, but others I haven't. So, without further ado, what we're drinking here is a Miller High Life. This is the only kind of bottled beverage they had at my local place. I was looking for a Mickey's or some sort of 40 ounces, but oh well, we'll go with 32 ounces of Miller High Life. Cheers. All right. This is one of the last boxes I packed from when I moved, so I know there's going to be a bunch of good shit in here. What's up, guys, in the chat? First off, we're starting with a band I don't think I've ever talked about either, called Donor. Thrash from Germany, I believe. Pretty good. It's more like progressive stuff. You can tell by the fucking guys in there, but this came out I think in '92, so kind of like on the late side of thrash metal. But other than that, it's good stuff. A lot of people like that CD. Damn, haven't seen this one in a long time. Nightmares Made Flesh by Bloodbath. Well, hold on. Let me close this window. Sorry. Fucking glare is insane. All right. Still pretty glary. A lot of windows in this fucking room. Yeah, it's a new place, dude. Bloodbath, Nightmares Made Flesh. Pretty good. Not a big fan of Bloodbath, honestly. I like the first record. They're all right for what they are. I get it. It's super group. I think they're one of those bands that got like super hyped, like just because they were playing old school death metal at the time. But honestly, I mean, they're not doing anything to reinvent the wheel, but they knew that. Sacred Reich, Ignorance, fucking classic. What are you going to say? I'm sure this has been re-released multiple times, but cool to have it on CD. I have the vinyl and cassette too, but always cool to have that one. Here's a pretty fucking cool CD. Insanity. This is like a book that has like basically a history of the band. It's got like pictures and notes, lyrics. If you guys don't, and it comes in like a hardback novel type of book. If you guys don't know Insanity, early death metal from the Bay Area, this has pretty much their whole, and the CD's pretty cool too. It looks like a little fucking record. If you guys don't know Insanity, like I said, Bay Area death metal, one of the technically first death metal bands coming out. I mean, obviously you had Possessed at the time, but Insanity were next level. Always like that photo. Can't get any more thrash metal than that. But yeah, their newer stuff was more like, not newer, but their older stuff was more like thrash, and then they went into more of a death metal vein. But yeah, it's good shit. What's up, Necron? What else we got? We got Gore Guts, Erosion of Sanity. Pretty cool. On Roadrunner, everybody knows Gore Guts. Season of the Dead, OG press on New Renaissance Records. Gotta love that shit. Obviously, one of my favorite fucking records of all time. So, not gonna fucking talk about it too much. Here's a cool one. Excrement out of, I believe these guys are Swedish. This is on Invasion, old school death metal, 90s stuff. Finland. Yeah, Excrement from Finland. Fucking killer shit. There's another fuck. These are all bangers, dude. Insanity, Divine Decomposition on Unisound Records. Classic fucking cultish death metal with a little bit of black metal. I always liked this CD, dude. There's the guys. Killer stuff. If you like that kind of stuff, as far as like black metal stuff goes, or not black metal, sorry, death metal stuff. Nasty Savage, Indulgence. Remember, I think I got this at Warehouse Records. That's why it has a U sticker on it. For $4.99, I paid for that sucker. And this, yeah, Indulgence. If you haven't heard the record, banger, massive banger. A lot of people don't talk about that record much, which I get. It's kind of overshadowed sometimes by the debut. These guys, shit. Flames, Summon the Dead, and this is like a double CD in a fucking little cardboard with Last Prophecy. Has both CDs on this, both releases on one CD. On Unisound Records. I forgot where these guys are from. I want to say Poland, but I could be wrong. Eastern Bloc for sure, but yeah, Flames is underrated, dude. Yeah, Ben, for sure. Here's another fucking underrated thrash band, Asphyxia with Exit Reality. These guys were French, if I recall. I don't think this is an original pressing. I don't know. It's on Rumble. Don't know if that was the original press. I had a couple copies of this. I know I sent my bootleg to somebody that needed a copy on Instagram. So Flames are from Greece. Killer. Darker Day Tomorrow. This was a hardcore band on Alone Records. I don't know what year this came out. I want to say like early 2000. It's from Syracuse. Yeah, dude. Heavy stuff. It's in the integrity vein. If you couldn't tell by the title or the band name, Darker Day Tomorrow. Horrible cover art. Excruciate, Beyond the Circle. This had both records, or all the demos on it too. It's got 2 CDs. I don't think you can get this anymore. It's on a weird label. Conqueror with a K. But yeah, killer Swedish death metal. Man, I want the one with the original cover. If anyone's holding that, I doubt anyone wants to fucking trade it. But this has Passage of Life CD, Hymns of Mortality with the split with, I believe that was with Epitaph. Excruciate Epitaph split, and then Mutilation of the Past demo. So, yeah, killer, man. If you guys haven't heard Excruciate, definitely check them out if you like kind of dark Swedish death metal. Womb Bath. This is Eternal Caustic Torment. This is the OG press, man, on Thrash Records. Infest, another Swedish death metal heavy banger, dude. Definitely check this one out. This is one of my favorites. That Womb Bath and Excruciate right there together. Damn. Blood of Christ. There's 2 bands called Blood of Christ. I think this band is from overseas, and then there's a Blood of Christ from the U.S. It's on Die Hard. I remember, definitely could be wrong. I might as well just stop saying where every band was from because I have no fucking clue. Honestly, I like how the guys kind of look like they're in like that weird transitional period where they cut their hair and they're wearing like Adidas sweatsuits. But yeah, this is good stuff. Black and death metal. Oh, at the gates, slaughter of the soul. Not a big fan of that one. I like it for what it is. Here's a good one. God the Throne, the Christ Hunt on Cold Blood Industries. This was a killer record, dude. I'm gonna leave this one out. I want to check this one out again. Old school death metal. Killer shit. We got some Brazilian stuff here with MX. I used to have this on vinyl, but I traded it like a dumbass. Sun Monocle. The first record's really good too. But this one's sick. It's got Dirty Bitch, Satanic Noise, Jason, Dead World, killer songs. Plus, it's got the demo on it too. This is, I think, yeah, it is on Cogumelo. So, killer one. One of those things where you just trade stuff. Here's one. Love this record, man. I'm gonna leave this one out too. Anacrasis, Suffering Hour. Kind of technical thrash, but this one's more thrashy than their like progressive stuff they did after this. And this was on Metal Blade record, Suffering Hour. This used to go for quite a bit of money. It might still do, honestly, but I know they re-released it. From Mexico, Cenotaph, Epic Rites. Kind of a record that gets lost in their catalog. Their first record definitely overshadows this, but this is a killer record too. Like it says, pretty epic death metal from Mexico. Lots of riffs, man. Lots of riffs on this. Very atmospheric, old school death metal from Mexico. Check out that one though, if you guys haven't. If you like the first one, definitely like that one. Habitual Murder. This is a kind of a local band at the time they released this record. It's just like death thrash. I think this came out in like, I don't know when it came out. I want to say in the 2000s, but I don't fucking remember. Habitual Murder. I remember liking it though. Apocalypse. These guys are from Australia, I think. On Station Master Records. Where were these guys from? 1995. Maybe they weren't from Australia. For some reason, I thought they were from Australia. Apoplexy. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But Apoplexy. I don't remember where they're from, but this shit rips. Another banger. Man, there's a lot of bangers in this box. Accidental Suicide. Deceased on Def Records. This actually has the grindcore label on it too. So I guess Def, and it was on grindcore. Heavy doomy death metal from the States. If you like Obituary and that kind of stuff. Doesn't sound just like Obituary, but it's in the mid tempo paced death metal arena. Turbo, The Last Warrior, another banger. Maybe these were the guys that were from Poland. I kind of always get them and Flames mixed up. Last Warrior. I remember my friend got this at like a used record store, and we put it on the way home, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick." We weren't even into thrash at the time, but this is a killer record. Atrophy. Yeah, dude. Violent by Nature. Road Racer Records. I talked about this record enough, but yeah, killer fucking thrash record that more people should hear. Still going strong, still coming out with good stuff, so that's cool. A Volst from Spain. This is on Repulse Records. Dave, is that the guy's name? Dave Rotten. Um, his record label put this out. Yeah, he did Repulse Records. Dave Rotten put out all sorts of killer shit. Grave, you'll never see. Yeah, obviously a banger. I like that CD. That's sick. This is on Century Media. Yeah, you know Grave. I have the OG press. What was this band called? Polymorph. Polymorph. This was killer death metal. Um, again, I don't know where they're from. I want to say maybe Poland. This is good shit though. Like the dismember worship on the back. That's sick. Polymorph. If you haven't heard this, killer. Old school death metal. Hollow's Eve, Tales of Terror. I was wondering if I had this on CD the other day. I'm like, I wonder if I have Hollow's Eve, Tales of Terror on CD. While I'm showing this, I kind of wanted to talk about collecting too. Just because I moved and, dude, insane amount of stuff. Just going through these boxes, like, I go in them. So I have a 2-car garage at this house. It's completely full, like almost up to where you can't go any farther. It's just right to the point where the door can, and you know, not all of it's mine, but I would say at least 85% of it is mine. Just boxes and boxes, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I got to start selling some of this stuff. I don't know about CDs, but maybe like VHS for sure. I have just like thousands of fucking VHS tape, which I don't fucking. I mean, if it's in a box and I'm not even looking at it, what's the point? But I don't know what you guys think about collecting, but it gets to a point where you just have so much stuff. At least for me, because I collect so many things: movies, cassettes, records, CDs, VHS, toys, BMX bikes. Yeah, it's a sick habit, man. Um, Congress. This is a killer record. This is a promo, apparently, because it's written on the back, promo in black ink. If you guys ever get this black ink on like your records or anything like that, you can always like take it off with like either lighter fluid or WD-40. Just put a little bit on there, and you can wipe that stuff right off. I've had like records that had like, KSJS or whatever it is all over the fucking record, KFGC, and you can just wipe that off with. Don't use too much, but wipe that stuff off and or wipe put that stuff on. It wipes off pretty clean. I think Goo Gone works well too. You just got to be careful. Congress was a hardcore band from, I want to say, Belgium, part of the H8000 scene. Um, oh man, I was just listening to this last night. I might do a video on just this, maybe this record, but so far so good. So what? Back then they used to put this little thing in here that would say like, "Oh, this disc has like some scuffs on it and stuff, but still plays well." But we're still going to charge you $6.95 for it, which I guess isn't a big deal now. But really like this record, man. This and Killing Is My Business are probably my favorites. I like Peace Cells and obviously Rust in Peace, but for me, Megadeth just has a pretty, almost very discography, but it still stays very speed metalish, which I can't say the same about Metallica. But this record's like off the charts as far as like kind of, I wouldn't say off the charts, off the rails, as it has kind of a, not a rush, but I don't know. it just goes for the throat and doesn't really give a shit. Yeah, it's sleazy like the debut. It's more like in your face. Like we're not trying to sell records. uh, Thorns, Thorns of the Carrion, Wild Rags Records. This is heavy, heavy fucking doom death, dude. Heavy doom death. If you haven't heard Thorns of the Carrion, just crushing 90s doom death. If you like decomposed bands like that, you'd love this record. I think this might have been re-released recently. I'm trying to see if it has a. Where are these guys from? I want to say they're from Finland. So far, I've been really off on where everybody's from, but when you have so many things, you fucking forget. Yeah, crushing, dude. Yeah, Pete, that's the shit. I have another record by them too. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. Here's one you never ever see. Coven, Boneless Christian. This was on Red Light Everrat Records. And if you guys know Coven. They had shit. What was it? I'm trying to think of the name of the first record, but it has like the snake with the Jesus on it. Um, oh, they're from the U.S. All right. Yeah, those first. This is kind of has some jokey songs on it too, but I think they're even Iron Dick's kind of a jokey song. But fucking a nun, just add violence, all the bleeding, satanic as hell. Satanic as hell. It's hella funny. I'm satanic as hell. Gruesome stuff, relish. This is really good. Gore grind with a lot of horror elements. Really Italian kind of more about like the Italian horror type of stuff, but really good stuff. I like this record. I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm gonna check that out. Laz Rocket, man. Annihilation Principle. Massive banger, dude. Contains bonus tracks as well. Hiroshima Live and Spared from the Fire. Killer thrash album from the Bay Area. That band doesn't get enough credit. Undying. This was their first EP before they put out the full length. I think the full length was on Good Life. Really good hardcore metal. Kind of like if you took like older At the Gates mixed with hardcore, you get this band. Before all those bands were doing that shit. Sacrifice, Torment, and Fire, classic Canadian thrash. Primeval. These guys are from the East Coast. Really good death thrash. This is a collection of all the demos. Good stuff. I think they're still around. They put out a record not so long ago. Anesthesia, Exaltation of the Eclipse. Really good death metal. Always like this. It's got a thrashy element to it as well on Black Mark Records. Where were these guys from? They look cool. Everybody has a mustache, so it makes it cool. I want to say they were from like Germany or something. There they are. They look like fucking artillery. Oh God, doesn't tell me. But yeah, killer shit. Early, I think this is early '90s death metal, death thrash. 1991. Belgium, yeah, Belgium. That might sound right. Epidemic, Decameron. Woo, Ripper, man. Another Bay Area thrasher. Just fucking rips. Here's one you never see. Calvary on Lollipop Records or Polyphemus. I think these guys are from Italy. You got the guys back there with the Malediction shirt. Um, yeah, pretty obscure death metal with some like, I want to say it had like some not instrumental, but like more um, like symphonic parts. But I don't recall. I just remember really liking this, and I got a tape trading, and one of my buddies picked it up for me. Found it somewhere at a CD place. Oh, we got our first rap record, and it's a good one. Gangsta Net, Psychic Genius, really good. Horrorcore, one of the first horrorcore rappers out of Texas. Yeah, pretty funny songs sometimes. Slaughterhouse, Psycho Flow is good. Psych Flow, Peace to the Young G's, Holograms is cool. Murder After Midnight, killer stuff. All right. Oh, I was listening to this band the other day too. Phobia, Return to Desolation. Really good grindcore out of LA. This is on Relapse. I think this was like their singles series or something like that. It's got like 7 songs, 8 songs on it. Really good if you like early Napalm Death meets Terrorizer. Fucking killer shit. Uh, Merciful Fate, Dead Again. I don't remember this record too much. Probably need to revisit it. I remember it being okay. I mean, it looks like they're trying to don't break the oath on the cover there. Another classic, Flotsam and Jetsam, Doomsday to the Deceiver, Metal Blade Records. Good stuff. Good thrash. Oh, these are cool. The Unleashed got the double CD with Across the Open Sea and Shadows in the Deep. Always thought those were cool. Yeah, killer shit. I think both these records don't get enough love. Splatterhouse. Um, this band from Sweden, Namacon Hala. This is pretty obscure stuff, but really good Swedish death metal. 2000, when nobody was doing death metal, I was always trying to find whatever death metal was coming out, and I don't know what happened to these guys if they're still around or not. Morpheus Descends, Chronicles of the Shadowed Ones. This was like the EP that came out after the full length. I don't see a record label on it. I don't know. Wasn't this? These were everywhere. I don't remember it being hard to find, but I could be wrong. Oh, one of my favorite records, Unanimated, Fourth to the Dreaming Dead. Gotta love this fucking cover. They've now since changed this cover to like actual art, but this was on Pavement. Unanimated. It's just really, really good Swedish death metal. Very atmospheric again. Brutal, brutal stuff. MC Ren, Shock of the Hour. His solo stuff. Always liked Ren's solo stuff. It's actually really good. At least this one and the first one that I recall. I can't remember what it was called. Some up your ass or something like that. Yo black ass or something like that. Classic. Uh, Hypocrisy Abducted. Pretty good. I was kind of getting out of Hypocrisy at the time, but I should probably revisit it. I'll put it in the stack. Don't remember this band, but I think they were like metal, like heavy, like power metal almost. but with thrash elements. Dragon Lord with the like guy from Testament in it. Oh, it's got the that beard player too. What's up, Raj? Oh fuck, what's that bass player? Everybody likes him. Fuck that guy. I can't fucking read it. Steve DiGiorgio. There you go. But yeah, it's just, and I actually have all the signatures on the front, so that's cool. Death Angel, Ultraviolence, fucking classic Barrier Thrash, dude. Come on, this record isn't. It's so fucking cool to. That's another thing about collecting. You're like, oh man, I don't really need all that shit. Like nowadays, if like somebody like you don't even need to buy CDs anymore. It's like pointless. Like you're just gonna be like if you're a kid right now, there's no way you need to buy CDs. And there's a lot of kids out there buying like vinyl and they don't even have record players, which just is weird to me. But just to have like the vinyl itself, but it's cool to have this because you could like kind of like hear a different. You can definitely hear a difference in CDs compared to like MP3s or Spotify or whatever it is. Sarcasm. I don't remember much about this band. I always like that cover though. I think this has a demo on it and some other stuff. Always, I think a female vocalist on this. Maybe not. I gotta check this one out again, but I remember it's pretty good, like speed metal stuff. My kids don't understand me still buying physical. I get it, dude. My my kids don't understand me still buying physical. I get it, dude. My, I mean, I guess my son understands because he collects too. But like a lot of people are like, "What are you gonna do with all that stuff when you die?" I don't know, dude. Does it really matter? Why do you fucking care? Like, why do people care about what you're gonna do with your stuff? But whatever. Bulldozer, Final Separation, really good. This was way more kind of like Black and Thrash. Their first record was more traditional, like Venom type of worship, which was awesome. I love that first record. This record's good too. The production's kind of wonky here and there, but really good stuff. Italian Black and Thrash, I guess. Um, Sam Hain, Final Descent on Plan 9. I don't remember this one too much. Produced by Glenn Danzig. I don't know. I'll probably put it on later. Put it to the pile. Oh man, Bay Classic, man. Dre Dog. Fuck yeah. New Jim Jones. Dre Dog, aka Andre Nicotina. Just a really good hardcore Bay Area rap record. All right, what's next? Numb. This was industrial metal. I don't remember it too much. I remember liking it. I think I just picked this up, like not even like a couple of years ago. I saw it on eBay for like $2 or something. God, listen to that one again. All right, Black Flag 6-pack. This is like a little EP that comes in like a little cardboard thing. Pretty cool. Love 6-pack. Man, saw Black Flag last year. Just killer, man. Even with the new singer. 6-pack. I've had it before. American Waste. Great fucking hardcore punk. Corner, Mental Vortex. Progressive thrash from these dudes from Switzerland. Good stuff. I don't know about that record, man. I just never really grabbed me. I like the first two records a lot, but that one just Corner kind of just lost me. They got seemed like progressive and technical just to get more progressive and technical. Dissection, the Somber Lane. This is the Japanese import. I saw a dude that had this the other day, and he had the obi for it, but I do not. But yeah, it's cool to have this. It's got like the Japanese writing on the side right there. Pretty cool stuff. Great fucking record, dude. I go back and forth between this and the second one, but killer shit. Don't know this band. Hefenzi. Looks like kind of death metal bolt thrower type of shit with all the war stuff. I can't even read the label it's on. Yeah, I'm assuming it sounds like that. I'll pull it out, see if I can see what it sounds like. Godless Truth. It's another kind of one I don't remember on Dead Sun Records. I remember thinking I wanted it to sound like Swedish death metal, and it didn't. But it's still good death metal. Might be Doom Death. Again, I gotta listen to this again. It's a lot of shit, man, that I have that I just gotta go back to and check it out. Nefenzi, love it. On Metal Vault, like, come on. Pete likes it. It's gotta be good. Onslaught, Power from Hell. This is, I don't know if it's a boot, but it's on Power Age, and I remember Power Age was putting out a bunch of boots at the time. I'm not positive it's a boot, but I just remember, like, I think they put out the Force too, and put that on the Force. The pentagram was like turned around, pissed me off. Dehydrated Ideas. This is a really good death metal band, old school death metal from, I think, Czech. Really good stuff, man. 1998, so a little bit later, but man, this shit rules. One of the underrated classics. Not underrated, but I think it was at some point. Entomb, Clandestine, Earache Press. Obviously, aren't they all? Darkified. This rules. You guys don't. It's on Repulse. Another one of those slim CDs. This has the demo and the 7-inch on it. I think that's all they ever released. I have the 7-inch. I don't have the demo, unfortunately, but I guess I do have the demo. Probably another hard one to find. Don't fucking even know what this says. Hatsvidensgrat. I'm assuming some kind of black metal from, looks like, Germany. If you guys know it. Looks cool. Maybe I'll put it out, check it out. It's got a kind of a weak cover, but might be good. Absorbed. Sunset Leading. Fuck, this is rules, dude. Old school Swedish death metal when nobody was doing it. I think this came out in '99. Banger, dude. I'm gonna check this one out. Check out Absorbed if you guys haven't checked it out. Mephisto. This is the collection. Comes in like a black gold foil type of thing. Really good Swedish black metal. Cult stuff, man. Cult stuff. Morning Again. Fucking brutal, hardcore. As tradition dies slowly on Revelation Records. Killer shit. Vile. These guys are from the Bay Area. Stench of the Deceased. Concord, California. That's cool. I think this is self-released. Now that I'm looking at it, it's got the little V for the vial right there. No barcode. Pretty cool. These guys are cool. I hung out with the guitar player one time at a show, which was fun. Possessed, Beyond the Gates. What more do you need to say? Fucking legend record. Aggressor, death metal. This is on Dark Descent, Dark Symphonies. Came out a while ago. This is good stuff. Underground death metal stuff from the 90s. This is a re-release, obviously, but good shit. Look at this, dude. It's funny. I don't know where the fucking case is, but show no mercy. Just out of the case. Just chilling in there. This is actually the metal, old school Metal Blade version. Don't know where the fucking CD case is, but cool. Speaking of Slayer, Hell Awaits, obviously my favorite fucking record by Slayer. Well, probably my favorite thrash metal record or death thrash, whatever you want to call it these days. This is OG Press on Metal Blade. Merciful Fate, The Bell Witch EP. This is maybe it's from that that record I showed earlier. I don't remember what that's from, but Bell Witch is a cool song. Order from Chaos. This I think has Stillbirth Machine and Rusted Infamy on it, Crushed Infamy on it, on Osmos Records. Black and death metal. Cult shit, man. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Resurrection. Embalmed Existence. This album rules. Heavy stuff. Again, in the vein of Vile Aggression and Obituary. That's hilarious fucking intros and outros on it. Dude, I paid $1.95 for this OG Press. It's on Nuclear Blast. Fuck, it's probably hard to find these days, at least in old press. I don't know what this band is. Planabis? Planabis. I think this is like weird fucking gore grind shit. It says New Hampshire, man. If you guys know Planabis, I do not. Maybe I'll keep that one out. I remember it being okay. I want to say it came out in like the 97. Came out in 97. Plantabis. Cover's pretty bad. But there you go. Voivod, Outer Limits. Killer stuff. I like this record a lot. It's one of those records I didn't like when I first bought it, though. I don't see. Oh, it does come with the fucking glasses, too. Comes with the little 3D glasses in there, and I saved the hype sticker. 3D artwork. So that's cool. Yeah, good stuff. Pretty cool to put on. Do some shrooms or something and throw on Outer Limits. That's my suggestion for the weekend. All right. Up next, we have a band, Violation, man. Again, more like Swedish death metal when nobody was doing it on Last Episode Records. Germany? They're from Germany, but they sound like Swedish death metal. So, yeah, very flesh crawlish. Merciless, Unbound, Swedish death thrash on No Fashion. Killer shit. Merciless is severely underrated, in my opinion. Oh, more Gangsta Nip. Interview with a Killer. Is this the one that has violent video games? Yeah, video games. That one's hilarious. Really good stuff. Sacred Reich, The American Way. Not a big fan of this record. I like a few of the songs on here, but not as good as the debut. Holocaust Live. It's got Small Hours on it. Fermenting Innards. Really good blackened death metal. God, this is really good, dude. I want to say it's on Invasion Records too. They use corpse paint too, but it sounds way more like death metal than it does black metal. You can see the guys there looking cult as fuck. Infernal Majesty, None Shall Defy. This is on Displeased Records. I think this is the first press that was. I don't think it was ever put out on CD by Roadrunner. I think it was only on vinyl and cassette, but this is the first CD version, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does have Into the Unknown and Hell on Earth on it, like 2 extra songs, so that's cool. Banger! Canadian fucking thrash metal. Suicidal Tendencies, Suicidal for Life. Great record. Nobody talks about this record ever, dude. I'm not too sure why. I think Suicidal are kind of like a. Yeah, it's funny too because the first side's like all like has a bunch of swearing on it, and side 2 has like no swearing. Yeah, suicidal motherfucker. No fucking problem. Fucked up. No bullshit. Yeah, it's good. Good sing along record. I like it. Interment. Really good. I think these guys are from Finland. Good stuff, man. Super nasty underground fucking old school death metal. You can tell by the guys, dude. Look at those guys. Dude, why'd you guys break out your white shirts for the fucking photo shoot? Are you serious right now? We're gonna have to have a meeting after this. October Tide. I remember this being like atmospheric, like dooming death kind of shit. Avant-garde music. I remember it being good. Vital Remains demo on Wild Rags. Killer stuff. I really like this demo. I have the cassette version of this too, and it has a different cover. Oh shit, dude. Classic. Fucking genius. Jizza. Liquid Swords. One of the best fucking Wu-Tang offshoots ever, man. This record's classic. On Geffen Records. Classic, man. Classic fucking hip-hop stuff. Bay Area. This is like a comp from the Bay Area. A lot of gangster rap on here. G-Funk. It's got Yuck Mouth, Spice One, Coog Nut, Sibo, Mac Dre. Fuck, dude. Everyone's on this. Mac Mall, Master P. Yeah, man. Really good comp. If you guys are into like gangster rap or any kind of G-Funk. Came out kind of late a little bit when 2001, but still good. Here's a weird one, dude. I don't know. I want your guys' opinion on this record because I remember liking some of the songs and some of the songs were like fucking hilarious. But Unleashed, Hell's Unleashed, has some really funny lyrics on this. We create hell, you release it, you unleash it. I remember like, God, what was that funny song on here? Trigger Man. Miss Minister. That was a song. Miss Minister. Fucking stupid. All right. Here's a fucking a fucking Swedish death metal classic. Setnix. This one, Subconscious Lobotomy. The fucking cover's fucking hilarious, dude. I like how it has like this weird like fucking chola chick in the chair. It's like, what's with the hair, dude? Pretty cool. It's got like some syringe on the back with a brain, obviously drawn in colored pencils. Looks like a video game or video game art for something. This is on Underground Records. Yeah, good shit. I love this record, dude. I love Setnex in general. Some of their stuff, like later on, kind of got whack, but most of it's pretty good. Um, Realm, Endless War, classic fucking technical prog thrash. Really good, fast, high vocals and shit, but really good stuff. I like Realm. I'll take Realm over fucking Toxic any day. Uh, Vader, the Ultimate Incantation. Yeah, good shit. Killer Death Metal out of Poland, I think. Uh, Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill. I don't know what's going on with the cover, but apparently that's how I put it back. So I'm sure it's got all the Giger art in there, which is pretty cool. I remember the video for this. Then they came out with like the uncensored version. That was a good record, dude. A lot of people don't like this record, honestly. One of my friends who's a big Danzig fan, every time I talk about this record, he's like, come on, dude, that record sucks. I'm like, what? Oh, it's got some really good songwriting on it, honestly. Probably no, I think Danzig 4 was like the last one I liked. That's the actual cover. Okay. General Surgery, Necrology. Again, massive classic, dude. I had the 7-inch before I had this, and it's just like the 7-inch on CD. But I mean, it's cool to hear it on CD. Killer shit. Hammer. I don't remember where this band is from, but it's cool thrash metal. Sherman. 80s thrash. 1990, sorry. For Her, My Nut is one of the songs. BBD, what's up? Poland, okay. That sounds right. For Her, My Nut. It's got to be a great song. One song is just called Camp. Oh, shit. All right. Schizo, Got Sick, Bury a Thrash Metal. This thing's probably fucking impossible to find. Self-released. Good stuff, man. Um, Gates of Hell's on here. One of their better songs. I don't remember when this came out. I want to say like early 2000s. Carcass, Tools of the Trade. Good EP. Deteriorate. Rotting in Hell. Really good fucking. I really like this record. I always liked it. This was on JL America. Killer shit. JL put out a lot of good stuff. Look at this guy's hair, dude. Fucking long as shit. Imagine washing that. Yikes. All right. But yeah, really good. Kind of deicide worship. Honestly, but still good. World of Lies, really good fucking grindcore from 2003. Good shit. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. It's just the Mega Force Electro Press. Overcome. This is like really good, heavy hardcore shit. I think these guys are Christian, but still good. Omen, Battle Cry. Fuck yeah. Classic US heavy metal on Metal Blade Records. Getting down in there now. Dawn. Not even going to try to read that, but really good. Those on Necropolis Records. I like these first. That couple of Dawn records are sick. Really good. Death metal with some black metal as well mixed in there. Tiamat, Sumerian Cry on Candlelight Records. This is our first record, more death metal influence than their second one, I would say. But still, killer stuff. Before that, they were Treblinka, Swedish death metal, but they don't, not that kind of Swedish death metal, I guess. Pandemia, this was like brutal death metal, if I recall. On shit, Lost Discipline Records from the U.S. No date. 90s, I guess. Pandemia, if you guys know that. It's good. Outrage. Outspoken. This is a self-release, all-female thrash band from the U.S., I think. Really good stuff, though. I'm going to check this one out again. I remember liking this a lot. What year is this? I want to say like 90s. Inside. Yeah, I got to check that out again. I like the collage. Push button for outrage. Will do. My play button on my CD player. Revenant. Killer death thrash. This I found it when I was on vacation somewhere. It's really hard to find on CD. Well, probably not now, but it was back then. Found it for a few bucks. Prophecy of the Dying World. Really good death thrash. Does my mascot have a name? I don't think so, dude. I never named him. Oh, here's the other Dawn Slaughter Son. So there's both Dawns are in this box. Both of them on Necropolis Records. Killer. Up next, we have Iced Earth with the original cover for Storm Rider, Night of the Storm Rider. This is good. Good. Speedy power metal, speed metal stuff. Ankreg, Lands of War, some black metal stuff. I don't remember this band. It's on Frow's Productions. I don't remember this band. I remember this cover. Got to check that out again. Gutted, Bleed for Us to Live. Fucking classic, dude. On Red Light Records, OG Press. I think this has been released a bunch now, but that was the original CD right there. Good shit. Heavy. Really good, catchy death metal. Same thing with this band. Altar, Youth Against Christ. On Displeased Records. Ripping stuff again. Has some deicide type of sound, a little bit to it. Burial. This is, God, where was this band from? Is this band from Australia? Gives me nothing inside. Not even a date. Oh, sorry. 1993. Relinquished Souls. Really good fucking record. If you like old school death metal, check that one out. Finnish? Okay. It could be Finnish. If you say it's Finnish, I believe you. Dark Angel, Darkness Descends. This is a remaster on Combat. I don't remember when this one came out as far as like the repress. Classic fucking 80s thrash metal record, though. One of my favorites. This band, Soulless, Agony's Lament. Really good death thrash. Another one of those bands that no one ever talks about. But really fucking good stuff from the U.S., I believe. When nobody was Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this record in a long time. Cemetery, Godless Beauty. Obviously, the first record was way more death metal. This is more like, uh, I don't know, man. More gothic sounding and way more gothic sounding than the original. This band was from Sweden. I really like this record, though. I'm going to check that out again. Sons of Chaos. I don't know, dude. I don't remember this band. Blood Soaked Records. I don't remember this band. Um, Maybe I'll give it a spin. Sons of Chaos. This is Abscess, obviously from Chris Reefer's band after Autopsy. I like that back. This is a demo, self-released, pretty cool. Uh, Really dirty, nasty stuff. This has Clint Bauer on it, Danny from Autopsy, Chris from Autopsy, and then I don't know the bass player, Joe. Really good. I'm gonna keep that one out. Evil Dead, Annihilation of Civilization, Killer, uh, Thrash from Los Angeles. This is a good one. Did Peaceville reissue? Which one? Oh shit! Right next to the other Evil Dead, the Underworld. I remember liking the first one better than this, but this is still good stuff. SPV Records. Oh, the Abscess. I don't know, dude. They must have re-released. I'm sure Peaceville has all this Abscess stuff in their catalogs. This is a great fucking record. Mordecus, Dances from Left. This is like Finnish death metal. Really good stuff, man. 1993 on Thrash Records. Another one on Thrash Records. This one in the Womb Bath. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Finnish stuff. Killer death metal. Like most stuff from Finland, it's fucking always going to be good. At least the 90s death metal stuff. Narcotic Greed. This was like a thrash band from Japan. There was like a time when Japan was releasing all these thrash metals in like the early 2000s. This was one of them. I gotta check this out. It doesn't look promising by the way the band looks, but who knows? I remember it being just fast thrash, so. But I'll keep that out. Agnostic Front, One Voice. This is a really good kind of a underrated record by Agnostic Front. Honestly, not a lot of people ever talk about this record, which is a shame. It's a really good fucking crossover record. Idea and Abilities. Really good hip hop record. Kind of takes it really experimental in some points, but really good rhyming on this. Really good hip hop record from the 90s. Or maybe it was in the mid 2000s. I don't remember. I think it was. Crypt of Kerberos. This was, again, more Swedish death metal. Yeah, really good stuff, man. Heavy, atmospheric, doomy death metal. Killer shit. This was like demo, promo, EPs on this. Killer stuff. Speaking of Finnish death metal, Adremalek with the Psychotasia. Really good. Really, really fucking good. Another band that nobody talks about a lot. They came out with few releases. That one's probably my favorite. Here's a funny one. Spastic Blur. This is guys from Wehrmacht. Might have. I think it's just the guys from Wehrmacht. I want to say Cryptic Slaughter had something to do with this too, but this is like fun crossover thrashy grindcore type stuff. Pretty good. Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Oh, here's a killer one, man. Torture, Terror Kingdom. Really good thrash from Texas. This has the EP and the full length on it. There's a cover for the full length right there. I have this CD in a box. I was like, I can't find the case. Now I found the case. So, oh, this is kind of a cool one that most people don't like. Pyogenesis, Waves of Rotasia. This is a good record, dude. I like this and the EP. Most people hate this record. I'm not too sure why, but it's really kind of weird and it's like has like all sorts of styles mixed in. Kind of goofy at times, but not goofy, like not goofy funny, but goofy like kind of doesn't match up much to their sound that they're trying to portray, but somehow it works for me. But I get why people don't like it. Crimson Relic. This album just crushes, dude. These guys are from Texas, and it's ex Divine Eve. They just changed their name to Crimson Relic. Heavy, doomy death metal, dude, from Texas in the '90s. Killer stuff. I'm gonna keep that one out. Noctimeron. This is again more old school death metal. I don't remember where these guys are from. Let me see if it says right in the front. Nope. 90s death metal. More 90s death metal. This is dark shit, man. Really good. Oh, this is on Wild Rags. Killer stuff. If you haven't heard that, check it out. Decrepit. Really good. More really good old school death metal. This one's from '95. I don't know if this is on Dismal Records. Yeah, Creation of Sin. Check out Decrepit if you haven't heard Decrepit. Up next, we have Imperial. I don't remember what this band sounds like. It looks like black metal. So it's on Osmo, so I'm going to just assume it's black metal. I'll have to check it out. Leprosy from Japan, not Japan, sorry, Mexico. This is Wicked Reich. Really good old school death metal from the '90s. There's the guys there. Good shit. Don't know what that Odrowerer. I'm completely mispronouncing that. It looks like kind of cultish black metal type stuff on, I don't even know what, Zumba Records. Probably have to check that one out. Catacombs. This is a demo, Heavy Doom demo, I remember. Well, it says Blackened Doom Death. And the name of the band is Antinonian. No, it's Catacombs. Oh, that's the name of the record label. I don't know why it says Blackened Doom Death underneath the name of. I guess they only put out Blackened Doom Death. But yeah, I remember this being good. Although I remember it being really slow. Maybe because the songs are one song is 16 minutes and the other song is 13 minutes. So yeah. Thy Serpent. Killer black metal. This is Christ Crusher. I think this is like Swedish. Kind of in the dissection vein type of stuff. That album cover's horrible. That logo. Jesus Christ. German pagan metal. Okay. What was cool? Midnight Offerings 3. This was a comp put out by uh, what's his name? King Fowley, 1995. He put out a comp of like local bands. There's like 3 or 4 copies. Uh, this has a lot of cool bands. There's his like little thing about what talking about it. Dissenters on here. Doomstone, obviously. Terror Squad. Terror Squad from Japan. We're just kind of talking about those bands. Sadistic Torment, Biovore. Yeah, it has a lot of good stuff on it. I got to get number 1. I have 2 and 3, but not 1. Wasp, Unholy Terror. Good stuff. I don't remember this record much, but Too Short. Life is Too Short. Probably my favorite Too Short record. Bass is just fucking insane on this record. Really good beats. Love that record. Life of Agony. This has like all the demos. I really like the demo stuff from this band. It was way more like Doom, like hardcore Doom, hardcore mixed with Doom, which was really cool. Like Plexiglass Gate. Um, Edge of Sanity. Prices are reduced because CD has surface marks. CD is guaranteed to play perfectly. I paid what? $1.99. OG Press on Blackmark. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. This record rules. Probably one of my favorite Edge of Sanity records. Yeah, fucking classic. Absurdus with No Heaven in Sight. This is good. Black and there's a little bit of death metal, but it's more in the vein of black metal with some thrash too. Really good stuff on Candlelight Records. Barbarity. I remember buying this and thinking it was gonna sound different. It's more like more brutal death type of stuff. But I gotta re listen to it. More Infernal Majesty. This was their second album, Unholier Than Thou. I don't know how available this record is anymore. This was on more. That can't be right. I don't know what record label this is, but I don't think this album was really easily available to find. But I think it's a really good record, honestly. If you haven't heard it, check out that second Infernal Majesty record. Riot, Thundersteel, classic US speed metal, rips. Ritual Carnage, this is cool. Japanese thrash, but it had like an American singer. Killer stuff. Again, on the Osmos. We're getting down to the bottom, kind of. This is Magus. This is a reissue. This is pre Absu. Comes in this fucking thick ass digipack thing for what 8 songs. Candlemass, last Candlemass record I bought. Um, I think this is the one that had the original when the original singer came back from Epicus. Good record. Lords of the Manor. This is a local band from the Bay Area. Black symphonic black metal. These are all self-released. I worked with the one of the guys in the band, and he gave me this. Pariah, Kindred. This is good. I remember. I can't remember where these guys are from. Maybe Germany. Good stuff. Thrash speed metal. Mystic Forest. I believe Green Hell. I think this was black metal. Getting down. Nile. This was the first uh, EP they put out. It's on Visceral Productions. Remember, this was really hard to find at some point, but I like this EP. I'm not a big fan of Nile, but I like this EP a lot. I think they re-released it as a cassette. But yeah, killer. Here's one, Blood Feast, Chopping Block Blues, on Medusa Records or Everrat. Killer stuff. Nobody really likes this record, and I get it. It doesn't sound like um, the EP and the full length Kill for Pleasure and Face Fate, but I still like this record a lot. I think where they went wrong is they had this stupid cover of Hitler Painted Roses by some punk band, and it kind of threw the whole record off. And that whenever you talk about this, that's like the first thing people talk about is that song. It's not their song; it's a cover. Suffocation, another band I believe was from Mexico. Death metal, old school death metal. Really good stuff from the 90s. Suffocation. Abigor, killer black metal on Napalm Records. Never get disappointed by the Abigor stuff, but I like this one a lot. Up next, we have Living Sacrifice. This was a Christian thrash band, but this is like balls out Slayer worship. Really good shit. Bile? This was like an industrial metal band. I remember liking them. I don't know if I'd like them anymore, but they were okay. Usurper. This was like a thrash band from the 80s. I don't know where they were from. Netherlands, apparently. Good stuff, though. Check out Usurper if you like kind of that corner type of sound a little bit. Necronomicon, Apocalyptic Nightmare, really good record on Craze Records. Killer German thrash. Ulysses Siren, Barrier Thrash Metal. This is, I think, just 2 demos on here, maybe, but they market it as a full length. Really good stuff. Really hard to find these days, but killer. Speaking of Crypt of Carabosos, Kerberos, Crypt of Kerberos, World of Myths. Really good shit. Adipicer Records, man. They put out hella good shit. Really good death metal. Old school shit. Godflesh, first record. This is really good. Heavy stuff. Very depressing stuff. Makes Street Cleaner sound like fucking South of Heaven. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Not a big fan of this record, but it is what it is. I think it's overhyped for sure. 4 Deep, Another Day in the Jungle, really good gangster rap shit. I think these guys are from LA, but from 93. Horrid, more death metal. This was Evil's Birth from 95 to 2002. So I'm assuming it has all the demos and EPs and shit on it, but yeah, Horrid. They're still putting out stuff, I believe, too. I think they were from Sweden. Focused. This is another band like Overcome, like this Christian hardcore stuff that sounds a lot like Earth Crisis. I'm just using Earth. It doesn't, not exactly, but it just reminds me of that. Overkill, WFO. I don't remember this record. It probably sucks. Funebre. This was the extreme version that came out way back in the, I want to say the early 2000s or something, or mid 2000s. 2004 on Extreme. License from Spine Farm. It has the full length and both demos on it, which is cool. Havoc Mass. This is a thrash band on Massacre. Good, underrated thrash, in my opinion. Killing the Future. I don't remember the year, but good stuff. Morpheus Descends. Another one on JL America. Killer shit, dude. I like this record a lot. Really gross sounding death metal. Mighty Sphincter. There you go, dude. Hitler Painted Roses. SOB, Gate of Doom, Japanese, grindcore band kind of mixed with hardcore and death metal. Killer stuff, man. This album rips. Again, these are fucking impossible to find these days. This is on like Toy Factories Records, which was a Japan label, but really good stuff. Oh shit! You knew we'd find something in here like this. 6 Feet Under, Warpath. The only song I remember on here is the cover of Death or Glory, and what was the other song? Was it Revenge of the Zombie? Yeah. Revenge of the Zombie. Thought I had another song, Animal Instinct. That was a cool song. But yeah, it's not a bad record. It's not great, but oh yeah, dude, Napalm Death, 2 complete sessions with at the shit. What were these called? Strange Fruit recordings. Yeah, Strange Fruit. These were the Peel sessions. These are just some of the best grindcore out there, dude. So good. World War II comp is a hardcore comp. Bands like Hoods is on here, Clench Fist, Sworn Vengeance, Die Hard Youth. I don't remember a lot of these bands, but I remember liking this. Good metallic hardcore comp. I don't know what this is. It is. God, what the fuck? Disgorge? I don't know why it's in a digipack, but it is. I don't remember this band. I remember them sounding that they're like brutal death metal. But I honestly don't remember Disgorged much. But maybe I'll check it out. Frozen Dawn comp. This had a bunch of like underground bands on it. From this had Soul Embraced, 97. Yeah, just a bunch of death metal bands on this. Got like 6 bands on it. Pretty good stuff. Oh shit, Virus, dude. This is a killer record. I like both. This is on Metalworks Records. Pray for War. This was killer. Like crusty, has like some crust mixed with thrash. Pretty cool. Kind of like I guess Onslaught, but more thrashy. Megadeth, Rust in Peace, classic. Virus rules. Yes, it does. Mystic Charm. This was Doom Death. Good stuff. Doom Death stuff. Mortal Fate. Barry, a death metal band. This has their demo on it. This is their 90 demo was like a thrash record. Then they turned death metal. So this has like all that stuff on it. I don't know if you can get this anymore. It's on Nuclear Ass Records. I remember this came with hella shit too. It came with like a patch and like all sorts of shit. Which I don't. That's cool. Oh yeah, look at that. I like when they have like all the demo covers and the cassettes in there. That's sick. Yeah, classic Barry, a death metal band. MP. I want to say this is like Spanish, maybe heavy metal. No, that's not Spanish. I don't remember where these guys were from. This is cool though. Bursting Out. I always like that cover. Cool stuff. What's up? Deliverance. This is another one of those Metalworks bands. Good like speed metal, thrash metal band. This one was cool. It had a couple of releases. I remember a different one too. This band is Abysmal. This is heavy, heavy doom death, dark shit. It's actually on Nuclear Blast Records. Yeah, if you haven't heard this, the avant-garde music. Yeah, God, these guys are from Norway. Okay, good shit. Uh, Abzagorov. This is killer shit. I was just talking about this EP with somebody the other day. Really good shit, dude. On killer black metal, dude. But mixed with a lot of death metal too. Really good stuff. Oh shit, I forgot about this band. Ambulance. This is on New Renaissance Records. Really good speed metal, man. Ambulance. Check out Ambulance if you haven't. Feel the pain. Got some more. This band I thought was used to be on New Renaissance, but Cerebus, Too Late to Pray, more heavy metal, speed metal shit. This I believe is a re-release though, because it has because it's got 86 LP on it, then in the 87 tracks and one track from like 85 on it. Really good speed metal, heavy metal stuff. All right. Cancer, Death Shall Rise, classic death metal from the UK. King Diamond, The Eye, really good underrated record by King Diamond. And Violation, there's a second Violation record. This was more like melodic Swedish death metal, I remember on this one, but still really good death metal from the late 90s. And last but not least, we have Dark Angel, Time Does Not Heal, the underrated record by Dark Angel on Combat Records. I don't know if this is still in existence anymore as far as being able to purchase it, but I'm sure it is. Really good technical record. A lot of riffs, man. Million riffs on this thing. Gets kind of lost as far as riffing goes sometimes because it has so many riffs that you can't get into some. You'll get into something and then it changes. So it's $50 on eBay. I don't know, man. I wouldn't pay $50 for it. Could probably find a cheaper version somewhere. Someone's got to be selling a used copy or something for cheap. But I always think that's my mentality. Like, oh, I'll find another version of it somewhere else. Um, but then I don't. All right. Well, that's all I got. I don't. I have another CD box. I might do it. I might do a. I told everybody I was going to do a what's been spinning, so maybe I'll do that for my next stream. I'll try to do this like once a week. That way I can stay relevant in the YouTube community. But yeah, man, it's been cool hanging out. Everybody that came out, cheers, guys. Thanks for joining.